Hello from Little Creek Bee Ranch again, December 16th, about 1 in the afternoon. The weather's turned nice, and we're out here just looking at our setup, and all the bees are moving. I think they have cabin fever, and I don't know if you can see in the air. There's a good bit. I don't know, they're moving. What I'm interested in, I'm teaching some tips here. When I look at these hives right now, see, I want to come over here, and what I'm looking at on the ground, how many dead bees have they drug out? Now, in the past, last years past, I never put them on the ground like this, and I would see dead bees. Now, if you look on the other side of the porch, the far side of the porch there, on the leaves I see a few, not like tons. They'll drag them out. The dead bees, they'll drag them out. That's not to say I don't have dead bees. I'm looking for volume, sensitive to how much have they taken out. You know, the leaves are brown, and I know it's hard to probably see them. Let's see. I'm looking. Nope. Let's see, and I'm looking over here. Looking over there. Nope, I don't see any. I think we are doing better by putting them on the ground and keeping the cold air off of them. This is a small colony. See any dead bees on the leaves? I mean, they're crawling around. That's normal bee behavior. They just got cabin fever. They're tired of being cooped up. That's all normal. Cold air. There's one dead bee. That's okay. Cold air underneath the hive. It don't even have to be blowing, just cold air. Just the fact that you have cold air. I wished, I have regrets. I wished I had put them on leaves in years past. I think this will make a difference for us in bee management, in colony management. They're lively, boy, they're doing fine. Sick bees are real lethargic. Now if you look down the leaves there, I know I see, I don't know, a dozen. You're going to have some. It's a pile. You don't want to see a big old pile. See, they get cold to a certain degree. Anything you can do to cut the wind out from underneath of them. Oh. Go over this way. Maybe we can see better this way. Dead bees on the leaves. The outside cluster of the bees, when they cluster up inside, sometimes it gets too cold. And if they don't wiggle inside, there's one dead bee. No big deal. They get cold on the outside cluster, and you'll have some die. It's called natural wintertime dwindle. What we don't want is massive wintertime dwindle. You see this girl right here? Where does she go? She's pooch fanning. Look at that. Hope you can see her. She's pooch fanning, and she's telling her sisters, come in and out right here. See that? Come in and out. We can get in and out right here. Through this gap in this plastic thing this dadgum Beekeeper put on us. We can go in and out right here. They're lively. I think they're tired of being cooped up. But just wanted to show you. We checked all 26, 27. Now this group right over here that doesn't have a wrap, those are some great bees, but I ran out of wraps. They were pretty hardy inside, so I didn't give them a wrap. Those are Russians. my best guess. They're real robust. So I'm liking this group right here. So there's particular groups that I really like, that I really am sensitive to. Boy, we want to keep them alive and healthy. I see some bees dead in the leaves. Nothing of significance that really worries me, you know, because we got a lot of winter still left. We got to go all the way to the end of March. March is just like death time. Everybody would be okay, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose 4 or 5 colonies right off the bat in March, mid-March. Right about March Madness basketball. I love March Madness basketball, but out here we get real pensive with the bees. Yeah. I personally like to leave the jars and feeders on, so that if I want to give them a real thick mix or a medicine mix or an oil mix, I'm not scared to do that. I'll leave them on. But there you go. Wacky, crazy Oklahoma weather, and all the bees have a power protein block on top and dry mixed sugar on top as well, so they ought to be okay. You just can't let your guard down. You got a lot of winter to go, all the way to the end of March. But they're out, you know, and if there was a dead colony, there wouldn't be any activity on it, or there would be a flurry, giant flurry of activity, would be robbing activity. And there's a south apiary out that way. And whatever, no problem. We're focused right here. So I'll feed them like this and keep on babying them all the way to early April, and I won't put them back on their stand until probably mid-April, depending on the weather. But see, at that time I can go ahead and split if it's big enough. Most people don't understand how we come up with nukes and stuff. If the bees in these hives aren't fat enough as far as colony, we don't split them. See, they got to be fat. They got to have plenty of bees inside for me to split anybody out. So a lot of folks don't understand how come they're not getting bees right now. Well, I'm not the Walmart goldfish department, you know. It doesn't quite work that way. Just people got to understand. They got to be fat inside. Lots of bees, and then we can split them out. I don't know, mid-April, early May, depend. Last May was crazy nuts, down to 33. That's ridiculous. I can't do anything. Can't work bees under 50 degrees. It don't work. So, but you know, here's 10 colonies. There's 4 there. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if all goes good, we'll get at least 2 splits out of the brood ones. This is a little bit different setup. This is going to be a rose hive right here. But the others will give us, if they're fat enough, 2 splits on each. So, you know, it multiplies. It's bigger than you think. But I want to give you another tip. This is a rose hive. We're going to follow Tim Rowe on YouTube, who's an Irish beekeeper, has a little bit more advanced beekeeping techniques. No queen excluder, all mediums, and about April, mid-April, if I can use my finger here. This is box 1, box 2, box 3, mid-April. This is position 2. Everything comes off and a new box goes on. Then everything goes back on. He's expanding the brood nest on purpose. And then mid-May, all 3 boxes come off. A new box goes in position 2 again. All 3 go back on. He's expanding the brood nest again. And then after June, mid-June, June 21 is summer solstice. Then everything up is honey. So it's real unique. You can check him out on YouTube. He's got 3 videos there. Kind of a little funny Irishman, but he knows what he's talking about. A little bit different setup for us, but we're going to try a new system. We're going to do 3 of these, I think. Rose Hive, R-O-S-E, the Rose Hive method. His name is Tim Rowe, R-O-W-E. Yep, worth watching. But there's a kind of a midwinter break, maybe, I don't know, mid-December. That's how we're doing. Everybody's alive and flying. That's cool. All right, enough for today. Hey, have a good week. Happy holidays. Enjoy time with family and friends. Eat lots. Get fat.